Today we're going to learn about two-step equations. Now remember, equations have a variable or an unknown amount of quantity that we need to find. The goal of an equation is to isolate the variable or get it by itself so that we get x equals some sort of number. In order to isolate the variable, we have to do the inverse or opposite operation. Now in a two-step equation like this one, it's called a two-step equation because there are two operations. We have addition right here, and we have multiplication. Those are our two operations. Now, the first thing we have to do is undo addition or subtraction. So instead of adding 6 right here, we will do the opposite. We are going to subtract 6 from both sides. Now, a positive 6 and a negative 6 are going to cancel each other out. And 20 minus 6 is 14. And don't forget, we still have 2x right there. So right now we have 2x equals 14. And now you can see this turns into a multiplication equation. Here is our multiplication operation right there. Remember, when a number and a variable are next to each other, it means multiply. So instead of multiplying by 2, we're simply going to divide by 2, and remember, you have to do that to both sides in an equation. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 1x is just x, and 14 divided by 2 is 7, and right now our answer is x equals 7. The last thing we have to do is check our answer by substituting it for the variable. So instead of x, we're going to put 7. Now remember, this expression means multiply. So we're going to have 2 times 7 plus 6 equals 20. Remember, order of operations, we're going to have to multiply and divide from left to right first. So the first thing we're going to do is 2 times 7. So that is 14. And that leaves us with 14 plus 6. And 14 plus 6 is 20. And our equation balances out. We get 20 equals 20. So our answer of, remember, was x equals 7 is correct. Now let's look at another two-step equation. Again, this is a two-step equation because there's two operations. We have addition right here, and we have division right there. So those are our two operations. Now remember, this is an equation because it has a variable or unknown number or quantity we need to find. In order to get this variable of x by itself, we have to do the inverse or opposite operation. Now with a two-step equation, you need to undo addition or subtraction first. So instead of adding 3, we are simply going to subtract 3 from both sides. Again, positive 3 and negative 3 get a 0. They cancel each other out. That's going to leave us with x over 2. And again, 8 minus 3 is simply just 5. Now you can see we have a one-step equation left because there's only one operation, which is division. This means x divided by 2. So again, do the inverse or opposite operation. Instead of dividing by 2, we are simply going to multiply by 2, and we're going to make that a fraction here. And again, you have to do it to both sides. So we have to do 5 times 2, multiply by 2 on this side, but we don't have to make it a fraction. Now we can cross-cancel these 2's out, and that leaves us with x. And 5 times 2 is 10, so that leaves us with an answer of x equals 10. Now remember, the last thing you need to do is substitute your answer for the variable so that you can check your answer. So instead of x, we are going to put 10. So that's going to leave us with 10 divided by 2 plus 3 equals 8. Now we do our order of operations. The first thing we'll have to do is multiply or divide from left to right. And as you can see, we have division right here, 10 divided by 2. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. That leaves us with 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. So we get 8 equals 8, and our equation balances out. So remember, our answer was x equals 10, and our answer was correct. It checked out.